guys, and welcome to this week's Creature Feature. Today I'm going to be introducing you to one of my favorite marine mammals. Now, way back in October, I visited the Florida Keys to check out two awesome marine life facilities. This week I'm going to be bringing you to the Dolphin Research Center to learn all about the Atlantic Bottlenose Dolphin. Welcome to the wild. Atlantic bottlenose dolphins belong to the scientific order Cetacea, which includes all whales, dolphins, and porpoises. More specifically, they belong to the suborder Odontoceti, which are the toothed whales and dolphins. The other order, Mysticeti, are the baleen whales, like the humpbacks and blues, but we'll get to those another time. The bottlenose dolphin is probably one of the most recognizable animals on the planet because of their adaptability to living and thriving in human care.
They are the stars of countless television series, movies, and show facilities. Their curiosity is also known worldwide because wild dolphins have been documented in coming close to shore to voluntarily interact with humans. Not many wild animals exhibit such behavior. Bottlenose dolphins are the largest species of beaked whales. Atlantics are usually 6 to 9 feet long in maturity, and the Pacific bottlenose dolphins are generally a little larger. Their adult weight usually ranges from 330 to 445 pounds. Dolphin skin is smooth and feels rubbery, and except for an extremely short period of time after birth, they are completely hairless. Their skin is 10 to 20 times thicker than terrestrial mammals and is constantly shedding a top layer of cells. An entire layer of outermost skin may be completely replaced in only 2 hours. Bottlenose dolphins range in a few shades of gray, from light to dark, and generally have white or light pink underbellies.
This kind of coloration is called countershading and is actually used as a type of camouflage in the water. From above, the gray coloration blends in with the deeper dark water below. From below, their light underbellies blend with the lighter color of the sun penetrating the water. This coloration is especially important during infancy when calves can still be considered prey to larger animals such as sharks. Despite their large size, these dolphins defy the laws of physics.
Researchers have spent years upon years trying to discover just how these animals can speed through the water and perform such amazing aerial feats. Just check out Rainbow's Breach. He's one of the pod's largest dolphins, and he can get some air.
Besides their athleticism, one of the dolphin's most awesome features is its ability to echolocate. Echolocation is the use of sound waves to hear objects that may not be visible to the naked eye. Dolphins send out directed, high-frequency clicks into the water. When those waves hit a solid object, they bounce back to the dolphin and are received by the fat-filled cavities in the lower jawbone. And then the brain receives those waves through nerve impulses and is able to interpret the information and the sound's meaning. This means they can determine the shape, size, speed, direction, and distance of the objects in the water that they can't even see. How cool is that? There is one trade-off though. Dolphins don't have a sense of smell. But I'm pretty sure if there was a choice between echolocation and smell, I'd go with echolocation. But that's just me. Now, what I personally think is most interesting about these dolphins is their intelligence and social behavior. When I say these dolphins are smart, I mean it. They are really, really smart. An example of that intelligence, they have language with different dialects. Dolphins from the northern Atlantic have variations in a similar language from those in, let's say, Australia. Bottlenose dolphins also have names, and by names, I mean signature whistles. Each dolphin has a certain pitch or combination that other dolphins know it and call it by. In human care, it has been observed that dolphins will learn to mimic the pitch of their trainer's whistle and use that mimicry to call to their trainers when they see them. Dolphins are self-aware, meaning that they are aware that they are an individual dolphin and that they are different from other dolphins. They can also recognize themselves in mirrors, which may sound simple, but you'd be surprised how few animals are observed to have that ability. These dolphins have culture. It has been shown that dolphins pass skills on from mother to calf to pod members, as well as members of other pods they come into contact with by social learning. Social learning is a being such as a young child watching the behavior of an adult and learning a skill or behavior from observation and imitation. There are examples of these cultural behaviors that range from Brazil to Australia to North America, and I'll make sure to include some links below to some of that research.
Bottlenose dolphins are unimaginably athletic, extremely smart, generally friendly, and if you ever get the chance in a reputable facility like the Dolphin Research Center, I encourage you to interact with them.
However, in the wild, they are not to be approached. Dolphins like to play, and they like to play rough. Their idea of a good time could include raking their teeth across one another's skin because it's so thick. It doesn't really hurt them. Sometimes they like to fling each other up in the air or pin each other to the bottom of the seafloor. What's fun and games for dolphins could easily be fatal to humans. More importantly, it is illegal under the Marine Mammal Protection Act to chase, touch, harass, or feed wild dolphins, and any such activity is punishable by law. It may seem unfair, but the laws were put into place for the protection of the dolphins. Feeding dolphins teaches them to be lazy, and mothers will teach their calves to become beggars. Begging dolphins are dangerous dolphins, to humans and to themselves. Boat strikes are common, as well as bites and other aggressive behavior. Seeing as the ocean is a very large place and often difficult to patrol, if you ever see any of that sort of activity going on, make sure to report it to your Coast Guard immediately so proper action can be taken to protect the dolphins. Now, despite all the good stuff, there is a lot of controversy surrounding bottlenose dolphins in human care. I'm sure there are a bunch of you that would like me to discuss the atrocities of Taiji, but at the moment I am unsure whether or not I will address those issues here. Until a decision is made, I encourage you to do well-rounded research through unbiased, non-extremist groups. Try to stick to peer-reviewed journals and remain objective to both sides of the argument. If you have any questions or concerns, my inbox is always open. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed our rather brief trip into the wonderful world of the bottlenose dolphin. I'd like to send a huge shout out to the Dolphin Research Center and encourage each and every one of my viewers to check out their website linked below. You can find out all about their facility, the special programs they run, and all the research they are currently doing with their dolphins. And as always, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to hit thumbs up and subscribe, and head over to my Facebook and Twitter pages for a lot more info, not only on today's dolphins, but tons of other wildlife as well. I'll see you next time here in the wild.